Oh, wait a minute. Now we're
Ripple.
live.
Now we're live. All right. Hey, hello everybody. I don't know if you could hear or see all that shit I just said.
No.
Maybe you could hear it. No, they couldn't hear or see anything. All right, we had a full start. It's all good. Now
Well,
we're live.
welcome everybody to the middle of nowhere. This is your captain speaking.
I just said. No, maybe you could hear it. No, they couldn't hear or see anything. All right.
Oh, I'm hearing the stream on your end, I think there, Jet.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna turn it down. This is a slick operation.
How about here? We'll take it again. We'll just take it again.
All right.
Take
Restart. Full stop.
And
go.
welcome everybody to the middle of nowhere. This is your captain speaking. We're going to be flying at an altitude of about 30,000 feet. Going to be expecting a smooth flight, no turbulence at all. Comes the countdown. Everybody ready? Oh no. Is everybody ready?
3, 2, 1. Welcome to the middle.
Yeah. All right. Now we can start clapping. Let's all rhythmically clap. We might be apart. We might not be in the same room, but we are together as one. Somewhere in between now and here, in the middle of nowhere. Welcome. That was a slick start to what will be a slick show. Don't you worry, you are in safe hands. The captain said there'll be no turbulence. He means from now. Not the first bit.
Yeah,
From now
no.
on, there's no turbulence.
We had a little bump on takeoff, but that's
We had
nothing.
some turbulence on the runway, which would be disconcerting if you were sitting in a plane and there was turbulence on the runway.
Ooh.
But don't worry. Now we are reaching our cruising altitude and it's all fine. Right, Sluz?
Absolutely.
All right, thank you for joining us, everybody, for what is show 41 of the Middle of Nowhere live stream, wherever you are. In fact, let me know where you are on the chat. Hi, Lucy. Yeah, you cool cats. Meow.
Happy 420, everybody.
Yes. Yeah. We got Pete Smiley. We got Shivjot Ranji. We got Joan Nicole. Happy 420, everybody. Where my blazers at? Where my green thumbs? Sluz? We blazing? What's going on?
Oh, your green. I was like, what is Greenthumbs? What do you mean? But then I see you mean like busted up.
Yeah. That's Cypress Hill song, Dr. Green Thumb. Exactly. Yeah, man. We got Holly. Holly's joined us. Hey, all. Thank you very much for joining us. If you haven't already, I don't know if I've said this. I don't know if you heard it, but please subscribe. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're trying to reach that goal of 100 subscribers before this pandemic is over, and we go back to doing live shows. We will have at least hit 100. Maybe more. Maybe not. But yeah.
100.
What a show we have in store for you. I'm going to read out the lineup. We have Holly Tries, aka Holly Clausius. We have Shivjot Ranji, Neil Ross, Carl Thompson, Lucy Morgan, Oxala, Bipin Jumar, aka the Apollo Architect, and Sandor Lukacs. Sandor Lukacs, what a story that's going to be. We'll save that for later. Cool. Welcome. I'm going to take these off now because it's just too distracting. Sluz, how have you been, man?
I've been good. I'm in the midst of exams, so
yeah,
I have my last 3 coming up next week, and then that's it for this semester. But yeah, it's and then. Well, the thing is, the and then can always go on though. So the thing is, I'm just kind of figuring it out as we go, not trying to get too far ahead of myself.
That's good. That's a good way to be.
What about you? How about you, Jack? You've been telling me you've been looking out your window quite a bit.
No, I cleaned my windows. That's my big news for the week, guys. Is I cleaned my windows, which is good because now when I stare hopelessly out of them, at least it's in high definition, which cheers me up a little bit. So I would recommend if anybody's feeling a little bit down, give your windows a clean, give them a bit of a spit shine, because now I can, it's nice.
I don't know why, but I can imagine you in like yellow rubber disc gloves, finishing the windows and being like, no more lemon pledge.
All of that is accurate, apart from the last bit. I was wearing my yellow gloves, the only pair of gloves I have, and they broke as well. They ripped.
You actually do have some rubber disc gloves?
Yeah.
That's legit. That's legit. You are a legit
4K windows. That's right, baby. Kyle T Poetry. I watched a bit of Kyle on Twitch during the week as well. He was playing a game that I didn't quite understand, but it was quite enjoyable watching him. He was a collection of light in the middle of the screen, and he was firing light at other bits of light. That's about as much as I could gather. Does that make sense?
What was the name of the game?
Kyle's going to have to jump in and tell me because I don't know. The lights? I don't know. Maybe you want to drop acid. Diane Oxala is in the house. She's up next. She's in the lineup tonight as well. Cool, man. Do you know, before we get started, do you know where 420 comes from? Like why 420 is, for anyone that doesn't know, and there might be some people watching, 420 is like the weed day, the national day of smoking weed, as if you need a national day. But do you know off the top of your head? Anybody
I don't.
In the chat, let me know if you know the origins of why it's 420. Why do we get high on the 20th of April?
I actually don't know. I was thinking about the weed march, but then I don't think that has anything to do related to it's like a global day.
Yeah. Well, I was doing a little bit of digging, a little bit of research. One of the most common reasons that people think is because 420 used to be the code that the police would use when there was people smoking weed. They'd be like, "We got a 420."
We got a 420 rubber ducky.
Exactly.
You gotta bring her down.
Yeah, but
stop calling me rubber ducky. It's insulting. Respect my authority.
It's Officer Jenkins, rubber ducky. Yeah, but apparently that's not it. The Huffington Post told me that in some town in California, these group of kids found out that there was some weed field that was unattended, and they used to like finish school, then go to sports practice, then after that they would go up to this field and get high, and that it was at 420 was the time. So they used to say like 420 at the name of the field, and then they would drop the name of the field and just say 420, and then that's when 420 became code for let's get high, and it caught on like wildfire.
It took over.
I don't know. The website I saw also said that a possibility could be because in Holland that's when they have their dinner, which is so it could be exactly could be complete shit. Anyway,
but do they smoke weed at dinner like that? I don't. But I just to add to that one quick little story I got, because that's interesting. I had no idea it had to do with kids like meeting up at a certain time. But for my high school, our football field, late at night, we would have these parties called the 50-yard line parties. And a whole bunch of like massive group of kids would meet up in the field at nighttime, and we'd be drinking in the middle of the field. It was like the easiest way to get caught. Kind of like the stupidest, but still they were fun though, man. We were running around in a field of darkness and just
those were the days, man. Those were the days.
I think I just incriminated myself.
It's all good. Yeah. When I said those were the days, I meant just the days when we could go to a field. It was nice. Pete agrees with Pete's collaborating, confirming the story that it was when people used to meet up after school, a bunch of high school kids. Daniel the same. Yeah, 420 was when people used to get together after school. So there you go, everybody. We've all learned something. Blaze up. Brendan, nobody knows what it means. It's provocative. Yeah, you're provocative, Brendan. All right, I've got some good news for you, Lucas.
What's that?
Do you know who Captain Tom Moore is? You don't?
No. Captain Tom Moore.
What do you mean no?
I do not know this guy. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm missing all these things today, man.
No, it's okay. It's all right.
I don't know.
Anybody on the chat know who Captain Tom Moore is? I'm going to tell you who Captain Tom Moore is. Captain Tom Moore is, I think we have some pictures of him. He's a 99-year-old World War II veteran in the UK. And this is just a nice story to kick things off because he's become something of a national treasure in my home country of the UK. So basically, Captain Tom Moore vowed to walk 100 lengths of his garden before he reaches the age of 100 at the end of the month to raise money for the NHS. And he started with a very modest figure of £1,000. And his story seems to have caught on not only nationwide, but somewhat worldwide. And so far, the figure that Mr. Captain, how disrespectful, Captain Tom has raised is, I think actually when I checked today, it was more than that. It was more than £25 million, which is quite incredible. And there he is there. He actually completed his lengths, and he's just going to carry on so people can keep giving. So yeah, that's good for him, Captain Tom Moore. If you want to donate to either Captain Tom Moore or a local charity, I found some. I'm going to post them in the comments section, in the description section of this video at the end of the show. It's all right, isn't it, Captain Tom? If you're wondering how much in Canadian 25 million pounds is, it's $1 billion Canadian dollars. That's not. I don't know. It might be. I don't know the exchange rate.
I was gonna say, did you just do a quick pound to CAD? Some forex.
Yeah, I do. I do that all the time. You got to. When you deal in sterlings. All right, we got some performances for you. We got a stacked show. Thank you to everyone who submitted performances. If you would like to submit performance for next week, all you have to do is send an email to nowtheyhere@gmail.com with 1.5 minutes of your best. Well, it doesn't even have to be your best, your worst, whatever. Along with whatever you want us to say about you. This is Holly. This is Holly from Holly Tries. Holly Tries is her second YouTube channel where she tries things, and I watched a little bit of Holly Tries in the week, and she was trying an egg, and it's a lot more entertaining than it sounds. But yeah, Holly runs an open mic on the Instagram, which you should also check out. You can, any performers watching, if you want to join her that show, and we'll give out her Instagram after this. But yeah, her next one is on Saturday, and the theme is sad songs. Oh. What's your favorite sad song, Lucas? Do you have a favorite sad song?
It's a tough one. One of them, the first one comes to my Kryptonite. Kryptonite! Yeah, it's not really a sad song, but it's like a real, it's like, gets your inner fire. Super. with a mustache. Right, well, yeah, we're good. We're good. Yeah.
We're all enjoying Holly's song. Let's on the chat, let me know your favorite sad songs. Why not? Okay, whenever you're ready, Lucas. This is Holly Clausius.
Wind blows by my hair, leaves rest upon my chair. I know nobody is there, but I feel them in the crisp air. Sun shines upon my face, birds fly above my escape. Shadows rest with ease, and I know bustling breeze, your friend and me. You don't know why, but I can see you smile. Shining down in the springtime air. Are you even aware of me? We're gonna take it all in and just breathe. We're gonna take it all in and just breathe.
All right, nice. That was Holly Clausius, everybody, with a song called Just Breathe, which she wanted to also remind us that it's an important thing to do right now, which I agree with. In fact, I think Kyle T. Poetry, who's up later on the show, has breathe tattooed on his wrist. Just as like a grounding word. Remember to breathe. I have truth and attention tattooed on my wrists. Lucas, what do you have tattooed on your wrists?
Oh, sorry.
Exactly.
I forgot to breathe. Whoa, sorry. My chair just undid itself. That was, the second one was real. First one was a joke.
Don't forget to breathe, man.
Sorry, what was your question? Sorry, you asked me something.
I asked you what you had tattooed on your wrists.
Oh, I don't have any. I have 0 tattoos. 0.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that was Holly Clausius. You can see her on Instagram at Holly Clausius, or on Facebook, which is Holly Clausius Music. I can't remember which one we have. We have the Facebook. Yeah, cool. She's actually writing a song a day in April, and that was her song that she wrote that day. So yeah, she has some really cool songs on the Facebook and the Instagram. So go and check it out. And if you want to be on her open mic, I think Just my opinion. It's the hottest open mic in town. Thank you on the chat to everyone who was letting us know that your sad songs. Black by Pearl Jam. I'm not familiar with that one. My Heart Will Go On, Lucy Morgan. Yeah,
That's a good one. That's a good.
That used to be like when I was at school, like year 6. So I don't know, like 13. That would be the song I'd request to try and dance with girls at the disco. I don't know why. Didn't work.
That's a challenging song to dance to, my friend. I think you were lining yourself up for it.
Yeah.
Challenge.
Well, I say dance. I mean sway very slowly, like this, and just sweat and be nervous.
I know, but like that, swaying is not easy. You know, especially when you're young like that, going to a disco, you don't know what's up yet. You don't have the life experience of sway and disco.
Yeah, well, that's why it all went horribly wrong.
Look at you now. Sorry, look at you now.
Reese Owen, hello. He's I know he's from the UK. Sing No Hair. Maybe next week. Maybe next week we'll give the people a little clip of No Hair. That's a sad song. It's a sad song and a half.
Reese Owens from
Holly
the UK.
Calvins, thank you.
Is he in the UK right now? Reese.
He's in yeah, he is. He is. Big shout out to my UK peeps, my UK homies.
1 a.m. Nice. It's past 1.
1 a.m. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it. You are also very handsome. He's a handsome man.
We do call you Handsome Jack. So there you go, Jack.
There we go. All right. Should we just crack on? Should we just crack right on with the next performance?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Next performance is someone who's never performed with us before, because Holly's performed live with us before. But we have a TmON noob in the shape of Shivjot Ranji, who sent a performance that I don't. Well, I'm gonna. Do you know what? I'm not gonna say, I was thinking whether or not I should say the name of the song, but I kind of think it would be fun if anybody on the chat can recognize what this song is or what it's from, you get a special prize. So, without further ado, Olivia,
what is
my threads?
Olivia, we're gonna watch a movie. Hello, Olivia. Okay, everybody, here we go. Let's go watch this together.
All right, shift the Ranji. Yeah, it's Shiv. Do you know what that's from? Sluz?
I don't know, but I don't know. What's that from?
Does anybody on the chat know what it's from? Anybody? No one's gonna claim the big prize. I wonder. I mean, he told me in the message. I wonder if I know. It's the theme tune to the show New Girl, but he changed some of the words. Very good. It's from New Girl. There you go. Cat Steve's. I don't know. Cat Steve's got it after I said it, but yeah.
Oh,
there you go. New Girl. All right. The answers are coming in. Shattered Glass Project, New Girl. Yeah, Anna. Hi, Anna. She knows it. Yeah, New Girl's a good show, Lucas. I think you'd really like it.
I think as soon as you said there was a prize, people started.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Cat Steves has won Jack DeSerum headshot. I don't know where they are, but I'm still trying to shift them. So, yeah, that's on your way to you, Cat Steves. Congratulations. Oh, but man, Shiv. It's Shiv. That was cool. That was yeah, that's
Very
one of those
cool.
performances that you just can't help but smile when you watch it. Shiv's on the gram. Shiv grams. It's Shivy the Super Dolly is the Instagram. And he posts a load of stuff. He's got I was looking for his Instagram the other day. He's got some ukulele stuff. He messes around with some loop pedal, does some good loop pedal work. And he performs in Guelph. He's a buddy of Cat Steve's, as she says. And yeah, he sings at open mics. Whenever we're back, Shiv, you'll have to come to our open mic in the big city. Yeah, there's actually what I wanted to ask Shiv, and maybe you know, Sluz, is how did you change the font? Like his name's in a different font to everybody else.
Oh yeah, you're right.
How'd you do that, Shiv? What sort of witchcraft is this? Let us know.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. If you want to keep it a secret, I understand.
Just PM Jack.
But yeah,
PM
Shivy the
Jack.
Super Dolly. Yeah, let me know. I want to experiment with different fonts. It's all about standing out in the crowd. Yeah, that was cool. Thanks very much for submitting. And I'm still waiting for my Pete's still waiting for his signed head. You didn't get it yet? Oh, it's the mail. It's all slow at the moment. It's coming. Don't worry. It's coming. I had to go through some disinfectant protocol as well.
It's not coming.
It's coming.
It's not coming.
It's coming. It's coming. All right.
Don't
Yeah,
worry. You all, after all this, you will receive a firm handshake from myself personally.
Oh yeah, big time firm handshakes coming your way. You'll receive a signed firm handshake. That's good.
Well, a signed. Hey, no. Hey. I can't promise a signed. How am I going to sign and handshake with my...
You sign your hand and then you shake it. And then you shake.
But I write with my right hand. And I'm going to shake someone with my right hand. Oh, I sign my right hand now.
Do you know what? Let me get back to you on that one.
I'll sign it. I'll sign it.
Coming in for... we could be coming up on the show. Speaking of handshakes, actually, what a beautiful segue we just managed to stumble across. Because next up is Neil Ross, and Neil Ross has sent us a lovely piece entitled "Le Handshake Shawinigan," which is a piece based on Shawinigan Handshake, which is also, as you may or may not know, the name of the Middle of Nowhere's house band. See, it all connects.
Yeah.
So let's watch Neil Ross, and then we can talk about the Shawinigan Handshake a little more. This is Neil Ross.
Stand Up Poetry Corner with Neil Ross. The Right Honourable Jean Chrétien was Canada's 20th Prime Minister, responsible for keeping Canada out of the Iraq War and more famously for the Shawinigan Handshake. When a protester got in his face, he grabbed him by the face and threw him to the ground. This is going out to all the boys and girls in my favourite band, Shawinigan Handshake. The Handshake, Shawinigan. My name is Jean Chrétien. Just a little guy from Shawinigan. Before some of you were born, my friend, I was the Canadian Pierre. You ask, what was my legacy? For me, I kept us from the war for oil, fought by Bush on Iraqi soil. But the Shawinigan Handshake is the image most people take of me when I grabbed a protester by the face and I threw him there right in that place. But that guy, he was protesting poverty, and that's still here, and so are we. So the message for to take, be all for peace, but defend your space. And remember, there are poor all over the place. Vive la Canada! Vive la Canada Libre! The Shawinigan Handshake, a part of of our heritage.
Nice. All right. That was Neil Ross and Le Handshake Shawinigan. And you can see more from Neil Ross at his YouTube channel, which is called Neil Ross. But you can also type in stand-up poetry and he will come up. There he is. And yeah, he's been getting to work, man. He's been giving out a lot of content in stand-up poetry corner. I know my boy says Brendan. Yeah. Giving out some mad props to the house band.
My boy Neil.
My boy. I love Neil's voice. I'm a big fan of Neil Ross's voice, and I love it with a little Quebecois, Quebecois twang.
That was cool. Yeah. And Jean Chrétien has a very distinct voice, so he definitely was doing the Jean Chrétien version of it too.
Yeah. So, it was nice. It was nice. I feel like you should get into audiobooks and read all. I'd like to fall asleep to you, Neil, if that doesn't sound too strange. But yeah, thanks very much for submitting, Neil. You're familiar with the Shawinigan handshake, Lucas? It was 25 years ago.
I'm just laughing at what you just said. Love to fall asleep to you. I mean, that is just sorry.
What? Just being honest. God.
It was good. It was.
Say I haven't already.
This may be true. But you're talking about the history of the Shawinigan handshake. You're asking me. I knew about it. I didn't know that it was called the Shawinigan handshake, specifically that moment in history. I thought was interesting.
Well, I mean, Neil obviously talked about it there, but I was interested, especially after the band named themselves Shawinigan Handshake, and I did a little research. And for those of you that don't know, because you might not, it was 25 years ago. Basically, former Canadian President Jean Chrétien was giving a speech to commemorate National Flag Day, and as he addressed an assembled crowd, an anti-poverty activist got in his way, so he kind of just chokeslammed him out of the way. And later on, it was Chrétien himself who joked about just giving him a Shawinigan handshake after where he was born, which is a place called Shawinigan in Quebec. Lucas Sluzar and the chat, would you guys like to see footage of the Shawinigan handshake?
I would.
You would?
Yeah, you have my vote for sure.
Yeah. Anybody else? Anybody else in the chat? Let me know in the chat if you want to see the Shawinigan handshake. But before, as you're just say yay. Just say yay or nay. But while you're deciding, let me tell you this: that I found the footage, but it's from a CBC broadcast, and because we didn't want to get taken down, we can't play the audio. So what we've done is we've scored it with a Shawinigan handshake performance live from our show at Alchemy, which is, it's specifically Brendan, the Big Bertha Brazow, Kevin Penny, and Too Sweet Pete playing along to the Shawinigan handshake. We've already got 4 yeses. That's enough for me. Let's see it. This is the handshake Shawinigan.
Oh wait, how about I start it from the top, and I actually play it with audio for everybody? That would be good.
A little bit of turbulence. Good. Yeah. All right. That was my boy Brendan, along with Too Sweet Pete and Kevin Penny of the band, along with the incident itself. And I don't know if you caught it at the end there, Sluz, but there was some beer called the Shawinigan handshake. That's from a local Quebec brewery that made a beer named Shawinigan Handshake.
So what I'm trying to figure out though, like what is Shawinigan? What is Shawinigan?
Shawinigan is where Christian was from. It's a town in Quebec. Yeah. And so he said that brutal grabbing by the neck was just a Shawinigan handshake. It's just how
how they do it.
It's how they get down. Yeah.
What does Shawinigan mean? That's that's like such a cool name. Shawinigan. I like even saying it.
Yeah. Sort of all the vowels are in the right place. Shall win again. It's like, because I think it sounds like win again. I don't know.
You shall win again.
Yeah. Yay, Brendan. Good job, Brendan.
Man.
You don't have to send me anything. I'm gonna play you even if you don't have a choice.
Brendan's the man. Brendan is the man. I gotta say he's done a few covers of what's that band? Oh, I'm drawing a blank.
He does a really good redemption song. I'm sure you're not talking about Bob Marley, but his
that was good too. But the White Stripes, that's what the band is. The White Stripes.
Yeah. He shreds with the best of them. Kyle, happy with the Canadian history. Yeah. It's cool, man. I like it. Now you guys have the dish, Trudeau. Anyway, thanks for that, Brendan, and the band. And Neil. Go check them all out. I'm going to put links to all of this stuff.
Let's get some claps in the chat, everybody. Claps in the chat. For everybody.
Claps in the chat. Energy claps in the chat.
How do you do claps in the chat? Can I do a clap in the chat?
You can do a clap. It doesn't even have to be a clap. Show us your favorite emoji. In fact, why not just give us your most used emoji? Are you an emoji user, Lucas?
Yo, look at this with good vibes. I like this one. He's got a little green thing in his hand. It's good vibes today, man.
Oh, I don't know that. I've never seen that one before.
Kyle with the fire. It's lit.
Yeah. Hi, Jason. Kayla. Hi, Kayla. Thank you for joining us. Shattered Glass Project. Claps. Nice. I'm a big thumbs up guy. I use thumbs up a lot. I think thumbs up shows. You can do a lot with thumbs up. So yeah, got it. I know, Jack, when you're super down for something, because you'll like when you're down for something, like I'll bring up a crazy idea and you're like looking at me, you're like, man. But then when you're with it, you're like, nice. But then I know when you're super excited for it, when you pop out pinky and you're like, dude, and I'm like, did it. I'm in the mood. I'm in the 420 mood when I pop these bad boys out.
Got him.
Yeah.
All
right, look at these emojis coming in. What's that from Daniel? What is that? A little purple monkey. I've never seen that one. I've not seen a lot of these.
Well, how do you get a cat? Oh wait, I see the cat.
Oh, he's got a cat coming out of a box.
Oh, this one's cool too. Is that a dog? No, that's gotta be another cat. Dog's still chilling.
Sub Jackson Smiley. Jackson Smiley in the house. Scrabble King. Jackson Smiley.
What up, Jackson?
Action Jackson. Lucas, I've got a confession to make.
What's that?
I was a naughty boy in the week.
You do, Jack. Oh no. I'm excited, but I'm also concerned.
I broke lockdown protocol and very irresponsibly hosted a comedy show in my home, in my house. Yeah, I know. I'm not proud of it. But actually, it didn't go very well. And I think I actually have some footage to share with everybody of the show. It's just a clip. Like I said, not proud of it. But I think it's here. Whenever you're ready, Lucas, you can show the clip.
Righty then.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Jack Charles. Hello everyone. Thank you for being here. My name is Jack Charles. I'm from the UK. Yep, got some people in, nice. Sometimes people can't understand my accent. The other day I was in a coffee shop and I asked the lady behind the counter for a bottle of water. And she looked at me like I just handed her a dead baby that had died of coronavirus. That last usually not in it, but yeah, actually sometimes people try and get coughing. Watch out for that guy. He's probably got coronavirus. No, I'm just saying because he coughed in the. That's not even part of the. Well, don't sneeze, mate. I mean, it's what in my hat. Come to my home and sneeze. I'll put the mask back on if you're gonna sneeze. What? He's sneezing in my. Got people sneezing and coughing in my house. I'm not gonna.
Oh, get on with it.
What? What'd you say, mate? Sorry.
Get on with it.
I'll get on you in a minute. Get on with it. Do you know what? Actually, you can get out. Yeah, go on, get out. No, I'm not gonna be heckled in my own home. Get out. What? I'm not gonna be. Oh, do you know what? If you're gonna be like that, the lot of you can go. Go on, piss off, all of you. Yeah, I've had it. I'm through. Try and do something nice, and you put on a show, and this is how.
Wanker.
Oh, forget it. Forget it.
Good.
There you go. I mean, I got what I deserved. In the end, isn't it? Mostly, mostly British crowd. You notice?
Did you change your accent a bit for the "get on with it" like the guy you did in the background? Or what is that for?
Little bit, yeah. Went a bit more working class, bit on Cockney.
Get on with it.
Get on with it.
There
Yeah.
was like a really
Yeah.
low one, like you like pitched it down or something. Like get on with it.
Yeah, I realized after I'd done that, it was very very much British crowd in, but yeah. So also, if you want to see, well, I'm going to post that to Instagram. But when searching Jack Charles, I also wanted to bring this to people's attention because there seems to be an imposter out there by the name of Uncle Jack Charles who's stolen my name. And when you
So
when
this,
you type in.
yeah, sorry, sorry. We're good.
When you type in Jack Charles to YouTube, in an ideal world, my content would come up. Unfortunately, this guy has stolen the good name of Jack Charles for now. He's Uncle Jack Charles. He's an actor, musician, and gifted performer. So if you read that, you might still think you're onto the right person. But then you'll read that he's 73 years old. He's also been a homeless heroin addict, a thief, and a regular at Victoria prisons. So at that point, you might be like, hold on a minute. I might be onto the wrong Jack Charles. So yeah, just wanted to bring that to people's attention. That's Uncle Jack Charles. That's the distinction.
I mean, I wouldn't brush him off so quickly if he's a thief. You know what I mean? That might be. You might want to put that one in the pro side, not the con side. You know, even though it is kind of a con thing to do. But you know what I mean? Like, what if he's like a Ocean's 11 level thief? Like, he looks like he could be in an Ocean's 11, Ocean's 14.
I'll be honest, Lucas. I've watched some of his videos. He's not.
No.
No, I don't know. No, mad respect for Jack Charles. You know, he's 73, so you know it's not gonna be around forever. So I'll have the name back soon enough. So, I'm kidding. I'm joking. Yeah, a lot of love for Uncle Jack Charles. Whenever my whenever my brother and his wife have a baby, then the confusion will really start.
Oh man.
Yeah. Diane and the wanker. Yeah. Would you ever say wanker, Lucas, in this country? Have you ever heard? It's really not a thing here, is it? No.
No, it's not a thing. No. It would be definitely, someone's impersonating.
Sure. Or they might just be
like,
British. Yeah.
Wanker. Like, no, it's not. No.
No. All right. That's
But it's
cool.
a good word. It's a nice. I feel like it's a nice. It's got like a harshness to it. Like, just like a, you know.
What would let me know on the chat what the Canadian, because wanker's like it's not like that harsh of an insult. It's not that rude. So what would be like arsehole maybe? I don't know. What are your favorite insults? Let me know on.
But it's like if you said asshole as a kid, you know, your parents would be like, yeah, no swearing. But if you said wanker, was that considered a swear word? Like, is that considered?
Yeah, actually, no. It's still, you still couldn't say it in like a classroom or something. Yeah, it's still rude. It's just not as rude as like, you know, the C word.
Yeah.
Or yeah, I won't say that one.
So
if someone says that on the chat. Yeah.
So it would be a word that's a degree below a direct swear word. I think something
Yeah,
in English
something
would
like
be at 1 degree below.
Yeah.
One
If
order.
someone said wanker and someone else said the C word at school, the guy who said the C word would be in way more trouble.
Okay, yeah, there you go. That's good. That's a good reference of
Yeah.
the.
Brendan calls people wanker all the time. He's called me a wanker before.
Really?
No.
No.
Maybe he has. Maybe he has. I'll take it from Dingus. Dingus is a good one. Yeah, I feel like Dingus isn't as bad as wanker. Anyway, keep the insults coming in on the chat. Appreciate it. And next up, we have Mr. Kyle Thompson with his song, which is called Avalanche. And this is just a sneak peek of Avalanche. The rest of it is on his YouTube channel, which we'll get to. But for now, let's have a little snippet of the insatiably cool and seductive.
Why is it sideways? It's not
Why is
supposed
it
to be
sideways? Not supposed to be sideways.
Well, how about I'm gonna just take a quick little detour. It's okay. It's just all part of the plan. We saw a cloud coming up, and I was like, I don't wanna go directly into that because
Is this you putting the seatbelt sign on?
Ding.
Will be a bugger. Bad word. Yeah, it is, but again, it's not that bad. I mean, you wouldn't necessarily say it at school. I got detention once because I said the F word at school, but I said it in a whisper, and I said it exactly the same time another guy said it, so it got amplified. We both said fuck at the same time, and our teacher heard and was like, "Detention, both of you." That was the only time I ever got detention, and it was the day that this former celebrity called Don Jolly, who it was like a minor celebrity in the UK, came back to our school and did like this performance, and that was the day I got detention for saying the F word.
What?
Oh, Daniel, you brought it all back to me. Why did you do that? Yeah, no, I know. Well, I mean, it's fair play. You can't be swearing in the classroom, but it was just bad timing.
All right, I almost got it. Everyone's seeing me flip this video around, but I think I got it.
Oh, it's meant to be sideways. Hold the phone. I'm on another call. Kyle has come in the last minute and said, "Unbuckle your seatbelts. We're supposed to be going through this." Now it's upside down.
No, it's fixed now. It's fixed, but it's supposed to be sideways. So we're gonna
sideways, man. That's the art. You're messing with the man's art.
I'm sorry, Kyle. I didn't know. I'm sorry. All right, everybody. Here we go. I'm just gonna.
Everybody turn like this.
What? Oh, don't! You're messing with it. Oh.
Whether it's just better to fade away. Blinded by white, guided by spite, the wolf devours light. Blinded by white, guided by spite, the wolf devours light. Blinded by white, guided by spite, the wolf devours light. Blinded by white, guided by spite.
Hey. Got us both drinking water.
Smooth. This is a very smooth part of the show.
But I'm thirsty, so I'm still drinking.
That was Kyle Thompson. That was not. I was actually bopping to that. That was. I couldn't help but move to the beat. I like it. Kyle gets the party started. Brendan, Neil, Shattered Glass Project, Shivjot. They all agree with me. We're getting some love coming in for Kyle. Yeah, as I said, that song's called Avalanche, and it's a story that echoes against the vast, desolate mountains. The lone wolf calls home, a world where a single thought can harm the ones we love. And the rest of the song can be found on the YouTube, I believe, which is at Kyle T Poetry, which I'll put down below. You can also see Kyle on the Twitch. You can see him on the Twitter, which I think, is that what we have now? Do we have Kyle?
I got his Twitter, but let me pull up his YouTube.
I wanted to have a look at because I'm not a big Twitter guy, so I wanted to see what Kyle T's tweeting about. Yeah. Anyway.
Oh, I do want to say actually before like something that I always noticed, or something that Kyle told me early on was how he was busking too. I think it's really cool because he like learned like voice control by busking without a microphone. It's a big. That's hard to do. It's a challenge, and shows in his performance. That's awesome. Yeah, well, to like be loud, without a microphone. So that's that's what I always like. Kyle, when he rips and he goes like, oh man, I'm always just like, yes, go for it, dude, go all the way, man, send it.
Yeah.
Like,
you never have to worry about Kyle about the room being able to hear Kyle. That guy projects. Are you on his Twitter now? Because he had a tweet I wanted to share. If you have to go quite far down. There's a picture of a dog. It's from April 19th. Keep going. Is this interesting to people?
Is there a title? I can just quickly
keep going. I'll tell you. I just did all of this. Keep going. You might have gone past it.
So is there a word in there that's unique that I can just control F?
Cassius Clay. That's the dog's name.
How do I spell?
Cassius Clay.
Is that typed in the text though, or is that?
Yeah, it's typed in the text. Lenny Kravitz on Lenny Kravitz vibes, says Diane. Big shout, Lenny Kravitz vibes. And Kyle T has never busked.
What? Never
really
busked?
Dynamics, yeah. Don't know where you heard that.
He did busk. I'm sorry. Well, Kyle, then you have learned how to do that in your own way, which is awesome, and that's even better, I think.
Whoever told us that Kyle has busked was the same guy that told us that 420 is named after people in Holland having their dinner at 420. Oh. Absolute bullshit merchant. Sick of it. Embarrassing us.
Who was that?
It was Pirate Steve. Did you find that tweet? It's really not. Well, I mean, people can find it themselves.
No, I was still. I mean, I just went back up, but
it's really a picture of. I'll tell you, it's a picture of a dog, and it's called Cassius Clay, and lives in Hong Kong with his sister Kionia, who named Kyle, and it's just a little doggy energy, and it's a very cute picture of a dog. Yeah. I'll tell you what, guys, your homework is to go on to Kyle T Poetry's Twitter and look at the picture of the dog, and then feel good about it. Nice.
I was gonna say you could also share it with me.
I'll do it in the next song. How's that? Because I was thinking of doing that, but I wasn't sure how, and I've closed it down now.
Yeah, they got homework. I got homework to do.
Kiona. There you go. Thank you. Kiona. Cassius, you passed it. Kiona. Names, man. Names. All right. Speaking of animals, does anybody want to see some photoshopped animals to look like food? What a silly question. I feel like you should always want to see photoshopped animals that look like food. This was sent in by Alex Window. Thank you, Alex. Yeah. I don't even know what to say about this.
Sorry,
I thought this was somewhat relevant for today. I don't know if if this is up now. You can show it to them if it's.
Yeah, no, it's the fox with the sliced bread.
I felt this was relevant for 420 because when I get high, this is how I see all objects. I just see them all as food. Yeah. You can scroll through them. I think there's a few.
That one's pretty good. Yeah. That one, actually, yeah. Whoa. That's cool. Oranges? Is that what it is?
Yeah. And the time and effort people spend on these.
That's pretty good. That's
Yeah.
a good one. I just imagine someone looking at these, like, I don't know, that's like just how they created it.
That's my favorite. It's a cat croissant. How can the world be a bad place when there's a cat croissant in it?
I could have dropped my cat croissant.
Oh, the only thing that make that better would be if it was a cat pan au chocolat.
A chocolat
Yeah.
croissant?
Oui, oui.
Those are good, man. Oh, man, croissants they're really good.
They are good. Have you ever? I can't remember the brand, but you know those you get them in. It's like the dough that you get in just the tube.
Oh yeah, the
Break it
Pillsbury.
open. Yeah, and then oh man, whew, those are dangerous. Those are
man.
dangerous. They're so good. A bit of butter, a little bit of jam. Oh heaven! I'll tell you what else I saw in the. Now we're on food. Now we're talking about food. I saw. Do you know Cinnamon Toast Crunch? King of the cereals, Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Yes, yeah.
In my opinion, they just came out with these little sort of cinnamon dough balls. They're frozen, and you just microwave them, and it's like looks like a bit of a Timbit with sugar and cinnamon, and you break it open. There's like a cinnamon goo inside. Yeah, I looked like you looked when I saw them in the shop.
That sounds bad. Oh boy.
Yeah. I ended up not buying them because I thought I'm gonna demolish that entire box in a marijuana fueled romp through my kitchen.
I know,
and I
that's
just can't do it to myself.
Yeah, you'd almost have to like hide them from yourself. You'd almost have to like portion it out so that you wouldn't eat them all. But then still you would know. You would be like, no, there's more.
Yeah. Hijack isn't that dumb. He knows there's more in there. I ended up having to buy, the little party packs of cereal that are just small boxes. I bought one of those to try and restrict I'm a big cereal guy. Kayla agrees that Cinnamon Toast Crunch is the bomb. It's the king. It's the king of the cereals. I also like Life cereal. Let me know in the chat, what's your favorite cereal? Gone from insults to cereals.
I'm big on Life cereal. I like Life cereal, but to be honest, my kind of like I don't know, my one that I really like. It's nothing really special to it. It's very simple, plain. Corn Pops.
Corn Pops? Yeah. I love the Corn Pop.
And I like to let it sit in the bowl a bit, so then the bottom ones get soggy and the top ones are crunchy, and then I'll mix it up right before I eat it, so then my spoon is a little mixture of both.
Yes, Sluz.
See, I'm like a texture kind of guy. I like the variety of textures.
Yeah. A soggy Corn Pop. Got a lot of time for that. Hashtag soggy Corn Pop. One of my many jobs I used to have was selling Vitamix machines, doing Vitamix demonstrations. And one of the things we used to say was that people, especially kids, enjoy texture of food more so than taste. And that's why often they won't eat vegetables and greens because they're kind of sloppy. And even before they've really had time to taste it, they'll be like, I don't like it. And it's because of the texture. So if you make a nice smooth smoothie, they'll be like, oh, it's delicious. So you're not alone in being a texture guy when it comes to food. Kevin, KP Corn Pop. The KP Corn Pop, and Anna loves them too. Oh, I should imagine the two of them sitting, drinking tea, eating Corn Pops, having a snog. Sounds wonderful.
It does. Oh, man. I don't have any Corn Pops, man. I want some Corn Pop.
Everyone's getting corn. All right, cool.
But I don't want to line up outside of the grocery store for like half an hour. Crazy.
No, I know. Yeah, I know. Crazy. All right. Next up, we have a little comedy performance from Oxala, aka Diane, who sent us a little comedy clip. I don't want to say too much about this off the bat. We'll talk about it afterwards. But this is, it's a conversation with a yoga instructor. This is Oxala, everybody.
Yep, we're good to go.
Namaste. So now I'd like to go around in the Zoom meditation and invite you to share with me how your practice was today for you. Okay, so I wanted to do a meditation so that I could calm down because I'm missing the things that I used to do to calm down, like go to a bar or have sex with people, like, I mean, consensual sex with like people I like. But I can't do that anymore, and I'm living with my parents, and I thought I'd, do this yoga thing. But like the part where you kept saying to go deeper and deeper and deeper into ourselves, I just kept thinking about how I really, really want to get fucked. 1 second. Your volume, we couldn't hear you. My mic is off? Oh. Did you hear any of that? I didn't hear. No? What you said, can you repeat it again? I think I overshared. Thank you. No, thank you. Namaste. Yeah, see you next week.
No, thank you. Nice stuff. Nice stuff. Yeah. What are you guys missing about quarantine? Certainly that for a lot of people. Sure. The part of that I really like the most is the little look. I think it's after, like, she says, I don't know. It's when she's Oxala and not the yoga instructor. And she goes kind of like that. Brilliant. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, that was cool. That was a cool idea. Have you done any of those, like, yoga? You got any online classes?
Me? Not in, I mean, I'm school. I'm pretty preoccupied as far as taking on extra stuff like that. But I don't know. For me, I think it's the funny part with me was like the mic's not on, something like that. Yeah. Like the amount of times we've had conversations like that where I'm like, and you're like, Lucas, can't hear you. I'm like, shoot, I don't even know what I said.
That's so funny. Tickled the sound man in you. A lot of love coming in. Froxala, Carl T, gold, silver, all the medals. Laughing my ass off. Kayla's showing some love. Shivjot, the claps. Sweet, says Neil Ross. Brendan, love it, Diane. LOL. All the good. I think that's there's like a running series there. I think we could see more from the yoga instructor and the horny sheep minx. You can see Diane on her Instagram, which is Hey Oxala, which is right there, and she's got some performances. She's got loads of cool stuff. If you're gonna fall down a hole, make it an Oxala hole. That was an example of when things come into my head, I shouldn't say them. But yeah, this is Oxala's Instagram. Hey Oxala, go check it out.
You're out there alone, Jack. You had no lifeline. But
that's all right.
But yeah, I've got the.
If I get any heat for anything I say ever, I'm just going to blame it on Uncle Jack Charles, because that guy's lived a life, and I'm sure he said some things he shouldn't. So he can take the heat. That wasn't me. That wasn't me. That was Uncle Jack Charles. All right. We only have 2 performances left of the evening. Thank you very much for continuing to join us down this journey into the middle of nowhere. Next up, we have another middle of nowhere newbie in the form of Bipin Jumar, aka the Apollo Architect, who some of you may have seen a little sneak peek on an Instagram story a couple of days ago. But Bipin sent us some music he'd created and put to an animation, which is very cool and unique. And I don't want to say too much more about it, so let's just see it. This is Bipin Kumar, Apollo Architect. unmute. All right, nice. Sorry, I was lost in the music. That was cool. Yeah. That was Bipin Jumar. I'm trying to see I was trying to see what the name of the song was because I hadn't written it down. But either way, you can find his work. He's on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, website, which is called apolloarchitect.com, which is probably the best place I would go to start because that has links to everything else, which is, the Facebook, the Instagram, the tweets. And also, if you scroll down a bit, I think he's got examples of some of his other music. It's a really cool project. He's like, just puts music to, kind of combines music and creative. What's the word I'm searching for? Creative art. Is that what you would call that?
It's
animation, a creative animation.
I don't know. It's hard to. I would say it's hard to say because I feel like there's no bounds to it. It's like every project's different, but obviously definitely some cool stuff going on here. Like thanks for sending this, by the way.
Absolutely. Absolutely, man. Thank you.
Main website. This was awesome. This was really cool. I mean, yeah. Like I don't. It's Did he make the animation himself as well?
As far as I can gather, he did. He makes it all.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So he also, I think there's if you go on his Instagram, he has a live on April 25th, I think it was. So yeah, once again, all the saleable links you'll need are going to be down below after the show. So yeah, go check him out. Thank you very much for submitting. And the chat agrees. Groovy, very cool, awesome, bravo, neat.
It was cool. Here's the Instagram too. I'm gonna drop on a follow as well. But yeah, I was like, how did you make the animation? What program did you? Curious. It's cool.
Yeah, I don't know. Let us know, man. Well, let Lucas know. It sounds like a conversation that you guys would enjoy to have. How'd you do that with Lucas Sluzar? Next week, big feature.
Yar.
We're gonna have with Captain Sluz. We're gonna have Bipin on saying how he did his animation. We're gonna have Shivjot coming on to say how he changed the font on Instagram. Still don't know how that all went down.
We'll have tech talk. We'll have Lucas's tech talk. I just talk tech.
All right, we got. I made it with an artist from Brazil, Natalie Duarte. Names, man. It's on the chat. You guys can see it.
Oh, I see. Yeah, cool. There it is. Yeah. Nice. All right, giving the creds out. Cool. Well, thanks, yes. Man. Thanks, man. Appreciate you submitting that. Next up, we have a TmON fave. She's been on the show a few times. She's actually she's been doing some stuff with Rev Music. Go check out. I'll put the Instagram down for Rev Music. But Lucy Morgan is next, and she did like a gig on Rev Music's Instagram a couple of days ago. I caught a bit of it. Her dad played with her. When Lucy and her dad jam together, it's magic. It's fireworks. And so she submitted a song to us, which is the rest of it. It's on her Instagram, which we'll talk about that after the show, getting bogged down in all these links and Sphinx. This is Lucy Morgan. I missed that performance with her dad. I just got to say, Lucy's awesome. Thanks, Lucy, for sending this. This is wicked. I can't wait to see this. I haven't seen this. This is my first time, and I'm going to start it.
I fear I'm losing you. Are you scared you'll lose me too? Oh baby, when did your legs get too tired to chase me?
Nice. That song is called "Wanna Be Near You," and sad. So a lot of Lucy's songs are very sad. She's felt pain, and she channels it into some beautiful songs. Something about her voice, man. I love it. Love a bit of Lucy, and you can check the things I say. My goodness. You can check out on her Instagram, which is Lucy Gwendolyn Morgan. Gwendo. There you go. The second one along, I think, is the Red Music promo. She's done a couple of them, I think. So yeah, if you're in the mood to follow Lucy Gwendo and follow Red Music. If you're an artist in Toronto and you are not signed up to Red Music, then I don't know, you should be. Yeah, that was nice. It was a nice song. Want to Be Near You. What did you think of that, Sluz?
It's Lucy's voice is awesome, but I think she's always got good control, and she's been working on it for a while now, and it's been cool to see, like, Lucy when we first met her with The Middle of Nowhere and all the stuff she's doing. Like, I always, every time I hear something new, I just want to try and say, like, keep doing it, just keep doing it, please, keep doing it.
Absolutely.
I think, yeah, I mean, it's as far as like sad music, I mean, it's you write whatever comes. You know what I mean? You answer the inspiration.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So sometimes you don't really. Sometimes you don't choose the songs you write.
The songs choose you.
Well, in a way, that's the mesh of, like, that's the compromise of your imagination and reality, right? You think of something, start playing it, and it's not quite what you thought, but then, like, but I can still go somewhere with that, and then it finds itself.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean. It's kind of like it's a conversation with a song or something. That could be even with Legos. Anything.
Some people might not know, but Lucas, I hope you don't mind me saying this, don't want to embarrass you, but Lucas also makes music. I've heard some of his music. I hope he's going to share it with us soon, because it really is something special. And I just felt, as you were saying that comes from that came from the performer side of you. So let me know on the chat if you want to hear something from the Sluz Man anytime soon. No pressure though.
Thing is, I'm not a performer though. I'm an expressionist. But yeah, you're right. I should get something. I'll try.
If you want to see Lucas express something next week.
Yeah, you're right. I think that challenge accepted. I should try to really do something like that.
Yeah.
I think that'd be
cool, man. Well, there you go. Something to look forward to next week. Exclusive. Heard it here first. Lucy Morgan. There you go. I do. Anna wants to. I do. Let me throw my name in the hat. Anyway. Now here we go.
Thanks, everybody. Now I got to do it.
All right.
Now I got to do it.
So it's time now this evening for our final performance of the evening. And you mentioned the first time we saw Lucy was in the Imperial Pub. That was the pub we used to do the show in. And our last performer, when Mitch and I first walked into the Imperial Pub just over a year ago, there was a guy in there playing the piano, and we were like, "Hey, we're going to do a show. Do you want to stay?" And it's pretty much just him and his friend Emerson, and it was the four of us. And we just stayed, and that was kind of the first show. And now he's back. His name is Sandor Lukacs. He's actually now resides in Mexico. He's a wonderful pianist. He submitted something to us. So cool to have him back on the show, because, it's a blast from the past. It's the final performance of the evening. This is Mr. Sandor Lukacs.
Enjoy, everybody.
Nice. Nice. Mesmerizing. In the words of Neil Ross. Dang, he's good. Yeah, that was Sandor Lukacs, and you can see him on his Instagram. There it is. And he shares a load of stuff. He shares music, he shares some film stuff. He's just a cool guy, and he actually has sent a few things, so we'll show a bit more of him in the preceding weeks. Yeah. What do you think of that, Sluz?
I liked it. I mean, piano. My dad also plays piano, and I don't know. Piano is, I think it's the closest the instrument that has the most or closest range to the vocal voice, right? Even more. So I mean, when I hear the piano, I don't know. It's very, very similar to a voice. And for me, with music, and as also working as an audio engineer and mixer and myself, voice production was kind of where I don't know, what I really enjoyed or what I focused on. Just the human voice, something about it. And the piano is very, very close. I think the violin as well, I think, is close to, well, but
the pearls,
anyways.
the pearls of wisdom, the pearls of sound wisdom that are coming at us tonight.
The acoustics were nice in there too. It was like,
Yeah, nice. All right. Well, that brings us to the end of the show. No more performers. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you for everyone who submitted. Really, really cool lineup of acts. I really genuinely enjoyed seeing them all when they came in. So if you have got an itch that you want to scratch and you want to submit something to be shown on next week's show, then please do not hesitate to send us 1.5 minutes ish. I'm not going to cut you off if you're like a couple of seconds over. It's @nowthehere@gmail.com by next Saturday, 6 p.m. and we'll do our thing. We'll promote and talk about all the good things that you have to share with the world. So share them. Thank you very much for watching. We'll be back next week, I suppose, as long as people want to watch it, and we're not allowed in the bars or anything next week. I actually I heard on the news today that Ontario specifically, I don't know if there's people watching from other parts of the world, but in Ontario, we're actually ahead of the curve, or they thought that it was maybe the kind of worst case scenario was going to be peaks in May and there was going to be more cases, but we're actually a lot closer to the best case scenario, and we're hitting the peak around about now, which isn't to say that we're all free to like go out and start hugging and snogging each other, but it means that the social distancing and the hand washing and how good everyone's being is working, and there's kind of light at the end of the tunnel. So well done, everyone. Stick in there, stick to it, wash your windows. That's my advice. Thank you to everyone on the chat who joined us. Sluz?
Let's see some claps in the chat. You know what I mean? We last week we talked about doing some sort of group photo. We still haven't figured something like that out yet, but yeah. I mean, thanks everybody for your contributions. Thanks for sending videos. Thanks for coming in chat. Thanks for hanging out with us. This has been great. This has been an adventure, and I mean, we're still learning. Yeah. Thanks everybody. That's cool. I mean, that's all I gotta say.
Nice.
Thanks to you
everybody.
guys.
Thanks
It's because of you guys. You guys. Every one of you.
Yeah.
You guys. Yeah. Guys.
Yeah.
Thanks everybody. All right. Yeah. Take care. Stay safe. Keep your hands clean. Bye. Adios.